welcome back to another episode of Accessible Athletics. This is a very exciting episode for me. I have four special guests here who served as Special Olympic ambassadors with me during the recent Special Olympic Winter Games held in Calgary from February 27 to March 2nd. Leonka Kalua, Siobhan Zobotal, and Darby Taylor are my guests in the studio today. Thank you all for joining me on my show, and welcome to Accessible Athletics.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
So can you each introduce yourselves and tell me a little bit about why you chose to join Special Olympics? Let's start with you, Darby.
The reason why I joined Special Olympics is because as a person with an intellectual disability, it's helped me learn how to do sports. And before Special Olympics, I could not do any sports because it was a challenge for me to do regular sports.
Oh, so doing Special Olympics makes you feel like, you can fit in with everybody else and feel included. Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome. How about you, Siobhan? How come you chose to join Special Olympics?
So, being Special Olympics is about having fun and just you being yourself. And I want to say this is kind of cool. And I've been doing a lot of sports, and I did floor hockey team and skiing and rhythmic gymnastics as well. I've been having enjoying my time.
Nice. It sounds like you've been doing a lot of sports with them and having a lot of fun, so that's good. And Leonka, how come you chose to join the Special Olympics?
While I was in school, I've always got told I had to learn life skills because I wasn't coordinated enough or fast enough, and I wanted to do sports, but my teacher wouldn't let me. But once I joined Special Olympics, and at that time that my teacher wouldn't let me, my self-esteem dropped. But soon as I joined Special Olympics, my self-esteem skyrocketed. Because you could play along athletes like yourself that with intellectual disabilities, and no one cared how fast or coordinated you were.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's how it should be with anything in life, not just with Special Olympics, but with any sport, because it doesn't matter what the disability is. You can still play the sports the same as anybody else. So the fact that Special Olympics does that I find that's truly amazing. So what sports do you play in the Special Olympics? Siobhan, let's start with you.
Okay. So I did. First, I started skiing, downhill skiing. I won a gold medal at the Special Olympics in Calgary Winter Games, 2016, and I did a floor hockey team that we were both won a bronze medal. And I've been playing with rhythmic gymnastics as well, and soccer. So this is my third year soccer as well.
Nice. Well, congratulations to you for winning the medal. That's awesome. That must be a huge accomplishment, something you must be so proud of. So, next, and Darby, how about you? What sports do you play in Special Olympics?
I do floor hockey, curling, and bocce ball. And I've been doing Special Olympics for over 17 years, and I've gotten a silver at Nationals in bocce 2018 in Antigonish, and I got a gold the year before in Medicine to qualify. And I also have won gold in floor hockey and a bronze in floor hockey in 2011. And that was my first time doing the provincial winter games.
Wow, awesome. It sounds like you're a natural athlete there. First time goes out and gets a medal. That's a
Yeah.
pretty big feeling.
Yeah.
And Leonka, what sports do you play in Special Olympics?
My winter sport is floor hockey. Go Skyhawks, go! But my summer sports are athletics and bocce. And
Oh.
I have been in Special Olympics 22 years, and I have won last year a bronze medal in floor hockey, and in athletics I've won a gold medal and 2 bronze medals and a silver.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Sounds like you've been pretty successful in your sports, and you've also had fun doing it, which is important, and that's all that matters. So how did you feel when you got chosen to be an athlete ambassador? I know I was very excited, and I couldn't wait to get started. Leonka, how was it for you?
I found it very exciting and a great honor to be one of the ambassadors and to help spread the word about inclusion.
Nice. That's awesome. Anytime we can get it out there, that's awesome. And Siobhan, how did you feel when you found out you're going to be a Special Olympics ambassador?
So being an ambassador is more like we're having a lot of fun and get to know other people. So we're just having a lot of fun, get to know each other a little bit more. So we did opening ceremonies that we both in. So we're both really proud of ourselves that we did a pretty good job that we're holding the flag at opening ceremonies.
That must have been a huge honor to hold the flag walking in with Team Alberta, knowing that you're part of Team Alberta. Yeah, that must have been a huge honor. How did you feel when you got chosen to be an athlete ambassador, Darby?
I felt very happy. It was a huge honor for me, and then learned about athlete ambassador like over 10 years ago, because they did it in the States first, and it was such a huge honor for me. And I found out while I was on a trip to Disney, and I said we can turn around and not go to Disney. Yes, yeah. And I was so happy, and it made me very happy.
Well, that's awesome. You must have been very excited if you wanted to skip out on the Disneyland trip to
Yes.
athlete ambassador. I mean, that's a pretty big honor too, and yeah, it's a huge honor. So, what kind of jobs did you have as an athlete ambassador? Darby, let's start with you.
Okay. So we had a lot of jobs. Like we helped out with the Wick Fest, and we also helped out with the with spreading the word about the games and about the talking to different organizations about the games and about telling them all about it. And it made me very happy, and I loved doing all of the different jobs, including the speed skating championships and the figure skating stuff, and it made me happy.
That's awesome that you got to be involved, and also tell other people about like Special Olympics, like other companies, just like to get the word out there and stuff. And that's always it's always good, as you want Special Olympics to keep expanding, and hopefully more and more people will join once they find that out. So, what kind of jobs did you have as an athlete ambassador, Siobhan?
So the jobs we did Calgary Flames. So we did jumpathon. the very first choice. So it was a lot of fun. I could see all the people and fans, and another one we did at Calgary Stampede. We both within all the people. That was the best ones. And during the games, we did handing out medals to all the athletes around across Canada. So I would say there's a lot to other parents we did, like curling games and lots of games we did. So it's a lot of fun to watch all the games.
Yeah, that sounds like you guys are pretty involved with the Stampede and the Stampede Parade and handing out medals too. And how about you, Leonka? What kind of job did you do as an ambassador?
Helped out at Wickfest and helped hand out medals at speed skating and figure skating, and helped out give athletes medals, and with the other ambassadors rode in the Stampede Parade.
Nice, that's awesome. It sounds like you guys were involved with that, and it sounds like they kept you pretty busy, which was good. And a lot of volunteers that were there with you too, and spent a lot of time. So that was it's pretty good that you wanna try to give back to Special Olympics, especially because it sounds like it's given all you guys like so much and giving you a huge opportunity. So anytime you can help out with something like that is always fun and always exciting. What kind of jobs? So what did you like most about being a Special Olympics ambassador? Siobhan, let's start with you.
Okay, so I would say like opening the ceremony was the best choice. So we get to see a whole family that we both watched. And I would say like we had to hold the flag, and we did promote the games as we hoped. So we're getting to be proud of ourselves, and we're getting to be a fantastic job that we did.
Yeah, and that's awesome. It promotes the games. It also gives you the confidence to know that you can go out there in front of the public, especially in a population as big as Calgary, and do the job. So that's awesome. What did you like the most about being a Special Olympics ambassador, Darby?
I loved doing the first rock with curling, and I also loved to help drop the puck during the floor hockey event with the Calgary Flames, and it was so much fun.
That would be awesome and a huge honor to drop the puck with the Calgary Flames. That's pretty cool. Not many people can say they got to be part of like the Calgary Flames and drop the puck. So that's a pretty cool feeling for sure. And what did you like the most about being a Special Olympics ambassador, Leonka?
Welcoming the athletes from their long flight at the airport, and the opportunity playing in a scrimmage in floor hockey with the boards. I helped with all the other ambassadors to get.
Nice. Yeah, it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun playing hockey, and you're pretty involved. So that's awesome. Did you like competing better, or did you like being an athlete ambassador better? Let's start with you, Darby.
For me, during these games, I would have picked being an athlete and ambassador only by a little bit, because both are very amazing.
That's good. How come you say you chose to be an athlete ambassador? Why would you rather be an athlete ambassador over like playing or competing?
Because it's so much fun and it's a unique experience.
Yeah, it definitely is a unique experience. And Siobhan, if you had the choice to be an athlete ambassador or compete, what would you choose over as your number one choice?
I would say being an ambassador was the first choice because we both are ambassadors, so get to watch the whole friends watching their games, events. And we did a public speeches, all different things, so it's a lot more fun, get more public speakers, just get to know all these people.
Yeah, it's a lot more involved too, which is good. And Leonka, if you had the choice to compete again at the Winter Games, or be an athlete ambassador, which one would you choose?
To be an athlete ambassador, because you learn new skills and opportunities.
Nice. That's always good when you can learn new skills and then you can put those skills to use for doing your sports and all your other games that you do.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite moment from the games as an ambassador? Leonka, we'll start with you.
This going out there and being one of the cheerleaders for all the athletes and cheering them on at their sports.
Nice. That's awesome. You can show them the support, and it always makes them feel well as athletes too, knowing that they come to a city that they don't know, and knowing that because Calgary is such a welcoming city, we gave them that opportunity to feel like that they were really welcome in this city. So that's really nice. And Siobhan, what was your favorite moment from the games as an ambassador?
So my favorite moment is like closing ceremonies and opening ceremonies. So we had the best music and get to see a whole family to watching us on TV and get to meet the mayor at breaks, lunch as well. So it's a lot of fun stuff that we get to see more.
Nice. And you mentioned being on TV, and I know some of you guys were on the news and stuff on the TV. So, Darby, we'll start with you. What was it like for you as an athlete ambassador, being part of like global news and just doing the interviews on live television?
It made me feel very happy, and I love being on TV because it's such a big honor, and it makes me feel accomplished, and it makes me feel confident as well.
Nice. That's awesome. And I know from Siobhan, from your last day, you were on the CBC News there at the City Hall on the interview. What was that like for you, being on live television and on the news?
Well, it was pretty good, and I felt like more confident being on TV and being on CBC. It's really inspiring. It's just like, oh my God, it's really happening so fast. It's like, wow. I didn't realize that could be so much fun.
Yeah, it happened so fast, so you gotta enjoy it because now then it's gone. You're like, oh, you wish you could have it back again. So, and Bianca, what was it like for you when you had the news interviews on Global News and CBC News?
A great big honor to get the word out there about the games and inclusion about athletes with intellectual disabilities.
Yeah, that's awesome to get the word out there, and I think that's a great place to do it, is on the news in front of the whole city, because the whole city's watching, and then everybody knows, oh, anybody can join Special Olympics. You know, it doesn't matter regardless of who you are. You can join no matter what your skill level is, and just awesome. I know from the games, my favorite moment would be also the opening ceremonies and the closing ceremonies, and I liked bringing the torch in and hearing Alberta, Alberta as we were walking in and the music was going. I just thought, that was just a cool moment that I could actually be like part of that in Team Alberta. So that was really cool. I know my schedule during the games was really busy. How did you guys find your schedules to be? Darby, let's start with you.
I found it pretty good because I managed to take off some time for my part-time jobs. And it was still some parts were busy, but it was so much fun. And I didn't feel super overwhelmed or like super nervous either.
Yeah, so you felt like it was just, just the right amount of
Yes.
busyness and stuff. Yeah, that's good. Siobhan, how about you? How did you find your schedule to be during the games?
So I found out the schedule is okay for me. It's like it's nice that I take a little break from my 2-part jobs as well. So sometimes it gets busier around schedule. So it's like there's a lot of games happening. So I found out a little bit tiring, but it sounded okay still.
Nice. 2 part-time jobs. Wow, that must be pretty busy during the day, but that's good to be busy and to make some money for yourself. So that's good. And Leonka, how did you find your schedule to be during the games?
I agree with you, Damien. It was busy, but a fun busy. And all the people that made the schedule, I think they kept in mind to not overwhelm us.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there were so many volunteers that put in other hours and other time, and they did not get paid, and we got paid and they did not. So that's really awesome that they took that much time out of their day to come volunteer for free. So that must have been really fun. So what was it like to have the Winter Games right here in your hometown? Siobhan, we'll start with you.
Okay, so I like how they welcome the athletes to Calgary. So it sounded really good. So I felt excited how they both here in Calgary. So my family and friends both get to see what Special Olympics all about and watching the Calgary Winter Games all about.
Nice, and that's awesome because then it just brings more, like tourism to Calgary. People are like, oh, cool, I've been to Calgary for the games. I wanna go there and see what Calgary has. So I think in that aspect, it's really good. And Darby, what was it like for you to have the Winter Games right here in your hometown?
It was a huge honor that they chose Calgary to host Canada Winter Games because it made me very happy that it was hosted here, and I got to see all the different events, and I felt proud that something like nationals could be hosted here, and I hope maybe someday we could host worlds here someday.
Yeah, that would be sweet. And it's been a really long time since Calgary has had the last Winter Games, so to have it this year was a huge honor, and it was something like really, really big that I think most people will probably remember for the rest of their lives. And Leonka, what was it like for you to have the Winter Games right here in your hometown?
A honor, and all the athletes that came here, that they could experience that this city has big hospitality from the places they played their sport at, and the hotels and the sites they went and visited.
Yeah, it's awesome to have people in Special Olympics to have that opportunity in a city like Calgary that has so much energy and that is so tourist friendly, and it's just so nice to know that hopefully that we did a good job with everybody, and hopefully they enjoyed their time, and then they knew how big of a city Calgary was and how much there is to do in this city. So that was the main point of the game. So hopefully we accomplished that. So the Special Olympic Alberta Summer Games will be in the city of Grand Prairie in 2025. Are you looking forward to these games? And are you hoping to be involved? Leonka, let's start with you.
Yes. I've been there for winter games for floor hockey, and it would be a different experience to participate there in the summer games.
Yeah, it would be a different experience for sure. It'd probably be, more sports, more teams, and probably a lot more of outdoor activities. So that'd be a lot of fun. And Siobhan, how about you? Are you looking forward to these games, and are you hoping to be involved?
I would say maybe, but I might be just watching my friends watching their compete. So I say maybe if we can, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. And Darby, how about you? Are you looking forward to these winter games, and are you hoping to be involved?
Yes, for the summer games, yes, I am. It's gonna be so much fun, and my goal is to try to make Team Calgary for bocce. And I know it's gonna be harder because there are so many more athletes that want to go and do bocce and things like that. And I hope that I get chosen.
Yeah, that would be such an honor for you. Have you ever won any medals when you're competing in your sport in bocce for the previous summer games?
Yes, I won gold in Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. So hopefully that'll be a good experience that you can remember if you can do that again and win some more medals and just represent Alberta, show Alberta how good of a Special Olympics program we have here, and how strong they are and how good these athletes really are. And this is something you guys have trained for, your whole life. During all your sports programs, you train once a week, but you train really hard. And so it's a big honor when you can actually show everybody that, oh, look, this is what I've worked hard to do. And it's a big honor for sure. So I know I'm looking forward to it, and I hope to be competing in it. So I guess we'll have to see how we do in qualifications this year and what happens there. But should be fun. Well, this has been a really fun episode, and I really appreciate all of you taking the time and being here. Thank you all for coming onto my show today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Damien. It was an honor. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. I'll always get you guys on my show anytime you want to come on.
Well, thank you very much.
It's been fun, so yeah. Well, there you have it, special fans. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Accessible Athletics. I'm your host, Damien Chiodo, reminding you to continue making a healthy lifestyle your priority. If you enjoyed the show and want to see more great content, please subscribe and tune in for our next episode.